So the Bill Brown family won. Oglethorpe's the name. Now we wanted to give a saying. Started saying every year. Fashioned after, I know years ago there used to be a guy that would show up at every important sport event, Super Bowl, All-Star game, whatever. He had this big multicolored wig on, and he'd hold up a sign that said John 3:16. So in that fashion, we wanted to have a message from Oglethorpe every year. Oglethorpe 1193, November of 93, okay? So the saying this year was, a decade of helping, okay? And every year we try to change the color of the shirt. Things don't change much here, but they will in a very short time. So this year, so far so good. Oglethorpe 1194. I kind of like this one, it's kind of cute. Year 12, if I were a dog, I'd be 84. Oglethorpe 1195. Different sayings, not the shoes, it's the waddle. But now here, we're going to change them. Okay, this is, if you're not cooking, you're in the way. And actually, it was Ed Schwartz from the WGN that coined that phrase, if you're not cooking, you're in the way. So, and that was our main source of promotion. I'd get on the air with him at night, and we'd get up to what we are now, numbers-wise. This is taken after the movie It's a Wonderful Life. Every time a bell rings, a turkey gets his wings. Just trying to come up with different sayings. Now here's where we decided to start changing what Oglethorpe was doing on the front of the shirt, which made it a little more challenging, but more fun. And this was the 16th year. So what was popular then? Star Wars movie, May the Course Be With You, Oglethorpe, 1199. Here, this year, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was the biggest show on TV, so Oglethorpe played. And Plymouth Rock, and that's my final answer. This is one of my favorites, if not the favorite. After 9/11, when the towers came down and the nation was saddened, several things happened. We knew what this wanted to be. We've got the skyline of New York in the back and the Statue of Liberty. There's a silhouette of the towers. Oglethorpe is saluting the towers with a tear in his eye, and he's saying, and our flag was still there. Oglethorpe, 9/11/01. The significance of this is one of our board members, Mike Martin, was out. He was supposed to have a meeting on the 108th floor. He worked for Morgan Stanley and Dean Witter. He was supposed to be in a meeting on the 108th floor. Well, we were with him that weekend, and he flew out early Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon he got a message that because their offices were being remodeled, that they moved the meeting to a mile away. So I thought he was at the meeting, his wife thought he was at the meeting. We tried to get a hold of him all morning. Finally we got a hold of him that he was okay, and you know, it was just so rewarding that we found him. So I said to Mike about maybe a month later, I said, I don't want to bug you, Mike, because there's just so much going on. We never received our sponsorship check from Dean Witter. He goes, let me check on it. He gets back to me and he goes, your invoice was on the 108th floor. And my heart sank and I said, phew. Oglethorpe was in the second tower, and it's like, just feel like a little piece of you was there. It was just so, what a tough time. Also that year, we bootlegged 22 patriotic songs, and we made a CD, and we sold them for $10 a piece and netted $10,000. Myself, Mike Martin, who was supposed to be on the 108th floor, and a friend of ours, Ed Lackey, the three of us flew the $10,000 out to Manhattan, to Second Harvest, to the organization that fed all the workers at Ground Zero. And it was very rewarding that we could do that, to see Ground Zero then, and how devastated everything in the area was. But to be able to contribute and to help feed the people that were going in and cleaning up Ground Zero was just indescribable. It's